Resurgence means resurging something which is already there. So Resurgence is a magazine which reminds you the perennial wisdom.
Resurgence magazine is an independent bi-monthly publication. It's been going for 45 years. It's our 45th anniversary, which is a massive achievement for a magazine.
Whatever we are saying in the magazine is not new. All the ideas of love for nature, love for the arts, imagination, creativity, spirituality, these values are as old as the hills.
Resurgence is very much at the cutting edge, at the forefront of where we can go, what we can engage in, how we can explore that creatively, as well as spiritually, as well as practically.
Rediscovering what we already knew and what we always knew, and we've lost touch with it.
Resurgence is the voice of a movement that doesn't have a name. And the point about that is that if you're part of the movement, you'll know that you are. We work very much by consensus, and it's a very different way of working. I come from a very mainstream press, editorial, journalistic background, and I'm not really used to that.
Coming together as a group and discussing issues that are related to Resurgence is a very powerful way to start practicing some of the messages that are contained in the magazine.
We have a hugely eclectic mix of articles and opinion pieces. We have big feature pieces, we have a very big keynotes piece, which is generally the sort of big idea that's going on at the time. We have a very strong art section where we look at artists who are using their work to express their concerns for the environment and other social issues. We have a very big reviews section where we look at books, old and new actually. I like the fact that we revisit titles.
The slow travel section in Resurgence is one that I always flick through to because I love hearing about people going on walking pilgrimages or slow journeys by train or bicycle.
Hopefully mostly uplifting pieces that will make people feel part of something, not alienated. For me, that's what makes it very exciting to be part of the whole Resurgence magazine.
The defining challenge for our generation is to change the way that we relate to nature and to the world. And I think the message of Resurgence is the best way of changing that view.
What Resurgence does is it allows us, each and every one of us, to engage in and participate and become a voice for the earth.
Quite often, people think that nature is out there and we are separate from nature here. The view of Resurgence is that we are all nature.
We're absolutely part of nature, and we can only exist happily and continue to exist happily if we understand that.
We do need to honour that and live within those resources and live in a way that actually is sustainable forever.
Though I've also come to realise that the way the world is organised at the moment is not at all sustainable, needs to change in every respect. And when I read Resurgence and talk about Resurgence, everything that Resurgence says seems to make such perfect sense.
When we put people and planet first, and we embolden each other to do that, then actually something truly momentous happens. Resurgence is a magazine that not only messages it, but helps co-create that.
Resurgence has 3 words: earth, art, and spirit. First of all, we are members of this earth community. The entire earth is one body, and we are an organ of the earth body. The mountains are also the organs of the earth body. The animals, the forests, the oceans. And we are all members of the earth community. And then we say art. And art is relationship with the earth has to be based in imagination and creativity. And so through poetry, through paintings, through dance, through music, we celebrate the earth. And then the spirit is also relationship, through spirituality, through compassion, through love, through generosity. We relate to the earth. So relationship is at the core. And the earth is in harmony with itself. And the knowledge of that harmony is science.
I have to say that Resurgence is one of the mainstays of my life. It's like a bone in my body.
Is the whole approach to a better quality of life.
Elegant, simple, unpretentious, and brave.
Beauty is integral to our approach to life.
I find it really refreshing and a bit inspiring.
Discuss ideas, and we have people who might write for Resurgence, and we have people who might be interested, and we create things and make things happen.
Sustainability of nature and our role in that process.
Where we are actually kind of going in the future.
If social justice and making a difference in the world.
I'm going to be telling lots of people about it.
We're all delighted with the merger between Resurgence and The Ecologist because it represents 2 strong environmental publications joining forces to serve the environmental movement better and be a strong force for good in the world.
Next 45 years have to be built on more local resilience and local economy. Localization, from globalization to localization.
I would like, as a trustee of Resurgence, to think that we could reach millions and millions of people instead of just a few tens of thousands.
More and more people are realizing that just economic well-being or living standards or financial accumulation is not enough. Consumerism is not enough. Materialism is not enough. We need communities, we need families, we need well-being of people. So that is a big influence of Resurgence.
What I would wish for the next 45 years actually is the philosophy and the spirit and the values of Resurgence are common knowledge and accepted as a fundamental reality.
My message to the readers of Resurgence, today, tomorrow, or in 100 years' time, is very simple. And that is that we have to learn to live close to nature.
thank you to everybody who has had faith in Resurgence and been reading Resurgence for many, many years. And please help us to spread the word about how wonderful Resurgence is, how important Resurgence is, how timely the message of Resurgence is. Please help us to reach as many people as we possibly can.